My sources, my next step is going to be creating my note cards. So instead of working the sources section of my Noodletools account, I'm going to go to the note card section. As you get to the page, it looks like this. Also note, because I've copied the research report template into my Noodletools account, all the various parts of my paper are provided in this outline, although I'm going to need to provide the specific information for the paper I'm writing. So for this demonstration, I'm talking about JFK. I'm going to pick the subtopic of the Cuban Missile Crisis. That done, I'm going to create my first note card by going to the top left corner and clicking on this new button. Before you do anything else with a note card, you need to give it a title. Now, in giving a title to your note card, you want to be as specific as possible. In this note card, I'm going to give a general overview of what the Cuban Missile Crisis was. So I'm going to give this note card the title of the Cuban Missile Crisis. General overview. With that done, the next thing I need to do is specify which source I'm using to create this note card. So if you click on the select source, there's going to be a drop-down menu with all the sources you've already entered back on the sources page. Now for this, I only have one source, so obviously I'm going to select the John F. Kennedy article in Encyclopedia Britannica. That done, I'm going to provide the URL for that page. Since there's no page number, now I'm done with the top of the page. So the top of the page done, the next thing you're going to want to do is copy and paste in the relevant part of your source article, either because you're going to directly quote in your paper or you're going to paraphrase it. So for this example, I'm going to copy and paste the definition of what the Cuban Missile Crisis was. By bringing it into this box here, I now have the ability to mark up certain parts of the text, like, for example, highlight part of it. What I'm going to do is paraphrase or summary of the section you copy and pasted from your source text. So for this example, my paraphrase is going to be, Kennedy faced the biggest international crisis for his administration in October 1962. When American planes photographed the USSR building missile bases in Cuba. That done, I'm going to want to provide some original thinking, either by following up on what I've paraphrased or connecting to something else in the paper. So for this example, I'm going to connect the Cuban Missile Crisis to the Bay of Pigs invasion, which also happened in Cuba, and show America struggling to influence Cuban politics. So I'll write something like this. Cuban Missile Crisis. Like the Bay of Pigs, showed the U.S. struggling to exert influence on Cuba. With that done, all I need to do to wrap up this note card is think about when I want to provide tags. So for this one, I'm going to provide the tag of Cuban Missile Crisis General Overview. So you always need to provide tags that are the same as the title for your note card, but in this case, that's what worked best. So with that done, all I do is click Save and Close. My note card is generated.